We have a guest today, and she's gonna tell us her story about fat shaming. And let me just say this: larger human female is considered more attractive in certain countries or regions. They should be in every country, of course, but I just put it this way. You don't agree? And what can you do? Your online thing to me. Judge me? Okay. Whatever. But say that only thin things matter? Hardly, if you know what I mean. And also, you don't exist. You are not real, just like this podcast.
And
However,
I know you do. Between you and some cash, what do you think I choose? With correct amount, you can buy a son with a capital, with a whatever I sell, whatever I sell, you should buy, yeah. In this world of
however, there you go, passing the point of this absolutely sick jingle. So the fat shaming topic is still a thing, and this particular episode should end the fat shaming. Okay, we ended it already. Okay, just by the fact that I said it, we ended it. It's done. So nobody gets fat shamed from this second. See? Well, nothing is that simple, unfortunately. Lena, our guest today, had a medical training. She's a student nurse studying in Poland. Also, the life experience of going to doctors about potential infertility, I guess, gave her some knowledge, but mostly her knowledge about this topic came from medical studies, books, hospital practice, more than 5,000 hours, tests, and all we know and love, when we are dedicated to something and ready to get academic education. Every person that is considered overweight might laugh about it because everyone who went to a doctor in Eastern Europe heard this fascinating phrase from a specialist, like, you should lose some weight. Sounds just insane to me, honestly. Maybe not just in Eastern Europe they say it, but like it's a walk in a park, they just say it like that. It's kind of, it's not just frustrating, it's like bizarre in a dark way to me. So I'll let Lena speak.
Being born in Eastern Europe, it's always in the back of your head. As a dinner table, some family members could just touch me and say, "Wow, you gained some. What is this, you fat bee?" word, considering I was a minor at the time. About school bullying, I would like to tell you one interesting story. Once a group of teachers silicons me to a meeting where they would shout at me and tell me I'm ugly. Who are you trying to seduce with your crop top? Yeah. Obviously, I started to hate the whole school system.
I would also sleep.
Yeah. But that's beside the point here. The point is that this was maybe still the reality of Eastern Europe. Looking back onto school years, I look at myself and see that I'm not even that fat back in the days, and pretty okay I am in that days. It's the boys who had crush on me who wouldn't pick on me just because they were attached to this type of beauty. They wanted me as, a deep complex, but they don't know what to do, just they can shout fat. I don't know, pork or something like that. I run and I breathe like that, like now, because I have full of my nose is running. But all what I can do just run and die when I'm running.
Especially according to those people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I accepted fat shaming at some point, and it became like a skin thickering process. But in my head, the perception sticks with me. The perception of myself is distorted comparing with reality because of beauty fillers. And because of general body dysmorphia, culture is doing its thing. Sometimes I feel too urged to validate myself by making sure my lovers are sexually attracted to me. Her husband is not that important in this case. That I'm still having it in me. Yeah. I developed my charisma to balance out the hate coming from the outside world. Self irony is a sign of strength and a trauma response. Even now, I hear things like, "Don't you want to lose just a little bit weight? How do you think? Are you fat? Or maybe, how did you start to be so fat? Maybe you want to lose a little bit." In all different variations of that. Nobody asked me how I gained my weight. And it's not just dietary nuances. It's not like I'm eating as a pig. Of course, I'm eating normally. It's also hormones and yeah, of course, I eat a lot. I like chocolates, I like chips, and all this
Yes,
rubbish
same.
food. But you are thin, and I'm fat in the same case. We're eating the same calories, maybe per day, maybe smaller. It depends. Anyhow, we eat the same. But of course, hormones working. Yeah, I can tell something like, it's only because of my hormones. No, because I'm eating and hormones also. It's not the easy process. Larger you become, more hormones are needed to sustain your body, and at the some point it shuts down and hyperthyroidism starts. It's as my personal example, of course. It's not mean that if you are fat and you will get the hyperthyroidism, absolutely not, or you will get the diabetes. Sorry, chips is getting out. Interesting if microphone is recording that sound or not.
Yes, probably. And it has a good filter. It's okay.
I hope you will cut it, or if you're not, it's okay.
That's what I'm gonna leave for sure.
Okay, so about hyperthyroidism. I got the hyperthyroidism and I have the insulin resistance. In my weight, I had like 150 plus minus kilograms of my beautiful body, but according to the doctors and the protocols, I already should be in diabetes and with hypertonia, but I'm still healthy and everything is okay.
So there is no hypertonic anything involved, so you're still fine with blood
Yeah,
pressure.
pressure, yeah. But yeah, according to the books, it's mean that if you're fat, you will get this. And
Yeah.
you have a lot of percent that you will get it. And you should try as much as you can to eliminate this process if you are fat, of course. If you're not fat, also you can get the hyperthyroidism and blood pressure. I seen in hospitals and in the chronological centers so many people who are slim with the same problems. But if you're listening this podcast and you're listening my voice, please go and check your TSH hormone and vitamin D3 and maybe ferritin. I don't know how to explain it in English beautifully, but it's the ferrum. Ferrum, what is the ferrum?
The iron,
Yeah,
iron level,
yeah,
the red
yeah.
blood cells, or
Yeah, to check out the anemia. The point of getting checked of this if you're fat is that if you have anemia, the oxygen is not circulating in your blood in correct way because there is not enough ferrum. So so that's why oxygen is helping to lose the weight. So that's why you can be like a vegetable. So go and check all these things. Of course, if it is free for you and you have insurance, don't pay for this. That is the moral. That is the moral, and that is the thing. If you're fat, you should go and check. It's not like you're just eating a lot. Of course, it's happening because you're eating a lot, and you're not doing correct exercises or you're not walking on. But to lose the weight is the hard, long way. If you will not eat nothing and just go and do some cardio, sure, you will lose the weight. but your knees will say goodbye for you. Like, like you had knees, you doesn't have. You should go and buy a new one after this, because better if you have, for example, like 130 and higher kilograms of your body mass is to walk, because or to swim, because you have only two legs. Some people have three. but it's but I hope it's not about you. So yeah, anyhow, if you have two legs, two hands, and your eyes are working, you're a lucky one. Even if you are fat, don't forget about this. A little funny thing from the life. Actually, it's not so funny. When I ride a bicycle with my husband and a child, people turn their heads because I'm considered overweight. And I'm such big. On my bicycle, it's smaller than me, but in the same wages. And in the backside, there is child sitting, and it's looking like I'm pressing my child. So my husband is in the backside driving to give us safetyness. So my husband feels a little uncomfortable with this. But the fact is that I stopped paying attention that the people even look at me and this phenomenon, like they head back, like, oh my god, look, there is a fat lady is driving with the child. Ha ha ha, you bought. Even I don't even don't see these people. But sometimes we talk with the husband about this case, like, yes, did you see how they look at you? I didn't see, really. I don't pay attention for these stupid things. That's how I started to be, how my skin as elephant skin started to be. That's
They're
why.
basically yeah, thick, right? And the thing is,
Yeah, it's
it's kind of
thick.
insane. It's kind of insane to me that it's happening with the looks, because it's a lot of people who get overweight in the country. It's just weird that some people do get the looks, some people don't. It's not like Lena is dressed in some specific way, or she has some kind of crazy makeup or crazy hairstyle. Nothing like that. She looks very like average, nice person.
Gray mouth.
She's like yeah, like a yeah,
Big gray
basic,
mouth.
just like a big, just a big one. But the thing is, no, like it's not like she is looking extra, like in any way, shape, or form. She is extra. So it's kind of fascinating to me what people in Eastern Europe pick up as abnormality. In my case, it also happens because I have mustache. For some reason,
Yeah.
particularly me having mustache, can give me looks, so I don't pay attention to those anymore. But I see that other people who I'm with at the moment pay attention to this shit. So I wonder, what it is, and I think it's just basic R-wordedness. That's what it is. And
It's maybe people are thinking that if you have mustache, they like imagining how it will be nice to sit on them.
perfect. We know each other for a long time, at least for 12 years, and we became best friends almost instantly when we first met up. Then I went to live in Sweden for about 6 years, and then we reunited and being besties again, spilling tea and so on. When NPCs seeing us together, they look on their faces. The look on their faces are the same as the one of babies while they're trying to figure out object permanence. I still don't really know why, but it could be main character energy. Thank you so much for listening, and I hear you, watch you, see you in the comments or whatever in the next one.